In Zambia's eastern province lies Chasefu district, a largely rural area with a population of over 131,000 people. Once part of Lundazi until it gained autonomy in 2018, Chasefu has long struggled with poor infrastructure hindering access to essential social services. But today, that story is changing. Government, through the Constituency Development Fund (CDF), is steadily transforming the development landscape in this emerging district. For many years, education in Chasefu faced serious challenges that came with dilapidated classroom blocks, shortage of desks, and lack of decent housing for teachers. But thanks to the Constituency Development Fund (CDF), this situation is changing. New classroom blocks have been constructed at Chinama, Champero, and Kambewa primary schools, giving pupils a better and more conducive learning environment.
So, Chasefu was one of the councils, which was one of the constituencies, which was left behind. There was nothing happening. If you see even the size of the classroom block, our children were learning under trees. But within a short period of coming in of the new Dawn administration under President Hakainde Hichilema, we are able to score a lot of progress. And as you can see for yourself, one of them. When you go all over Chasefu, Chasefu is vast. But you find wherever you go, you find development courtesy of the Republic of Zambia, President Hakainde Hichilema, with his enhanced CDF.
So for example, in Chasefu, we have seen that the CDF is doing great in opening up the district and granting access to education, especially for our children. You remember one of the schools that has been done is far from Chasefu, Boma, or town center. You find that it is more than 100 kilometers.
At Chinama Primary School, the school administration is celebrating this development as it has significantly reduced the long distances pupils used to cover to access education.
Before the idea of constructing this school, people here had nowhere to send their pupils to go and learn from, because the distance to the nearest school is about 18 kilometers from here. Now, we appreciate the government for bringing this infrastructure closer to the community of Chinana. As a community and as a head teacher, I am very grateful to the government.
Tukuonga chomene skulu watipako wa Boma. Vana yakasuzikanga pano pa skulu kusambira kutali nkanga chizingizi. Mpaka sono wa Boma tiletera ku Boma yerokosoka skulu ino ya Chinana. So kwene mto grade 2 pa hivyo viliko.
Tukuonga Boma ratipa skulu iwemi. Kale vana kasambanga skulu cha Kumala. So natipa skulu iwemi tukuonga chomene ye Boma.
Champero Primary School also received a 1x2 classroom block, contributing to a better learning environment.
Chasefu is a rural district and I've been to a number of places. Chasefu was actually disadvantaged. With the coming of CDF, I've seen a number of structures through CDF that this time our learners will actually be experiencing good learning environment. Chasefu is vast and it's actually challenging to visit the schools. But now with this environment, guest of honor, I can assure you that we are grateful for the President, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, for having brought in CDF, which is actually a game changer for Chasefu. Chasefu will not be the same.
We saw our council procure earth-moving equipment, the grader, TLB, the tractor, and people are able to see the impact by the roads that we've so far opened up. We've had areas which never saw a grader open up the roads. The community are now being linked. That was one of the success stories under the 2022 allocation.
Chasefu saw its first mortuary block, which Chasefu didn't have, and most of the time that you find that when there were funerals and the like, the community is used to transport the bodies to Lundazi, and that had quite an effect in terms of the expenses, in terms of how people were mourning their beloved ones.
Residents in Chizingizi ward have embraced these changes with gratitude.
Nakumba kuonga boma ya New Dawn pakutipa kirasi ngani iyi usangika hapa kumasinya tikanga kusuzika kuti tisange sukuru tikasambiranga pa mithusi kwene sono lino tusekerera kuti boma latipa chikirasi chikuru ichi 1/3 classroom block icho tindachionepo ngani kuno kuchizingizi wadi.
At Champeta Magodi Primary School, the construction of a staff house has addressed long-standing staff accommodation challenges.
The beauty about life is that when you want to do politics, when the people know the truth, such a leader will never be relevant. Those members of parliament who are doing politics by saying that CDF is a scam, the moment the voters will know, like here, if I say CDF is a scam here, can the people spare me? So that is cheap politics. And the politics that we need in this country is objective politics, where things are not okay, you mention. Things are happening. So this CDF is never a scam. The country is changing. You can see for yourself.
Today we are so delighted and being honored that we are receiving the block, 1.2 classroom block, with both hands. Actually, we thank the government of Wakaka and Echirema for coming to our aid.
These interventions have also strengthened the health sector.
We are here at Chivangu Health Center. This health center has got a catchment number of villages, which is 20 villages. So the people that are going to actually benefit from this facility are quite a huge number. You know that Chivangu is very close to our neighbors here in Malawi. So most of our people from here were accessing this health facility in Malawi, and yet us as Zambia we didn't have, because where they were going, the kilometers were quite far. So meaning it will not only be the Zambians accessing this facility, since we are very close to our neighbors, they will also be coming. I can count 20 villages, but you find that since us we are going and crossing over the other side, it will be a very huge catchment area that will benefit actually from this health facility. It is something that has never happened before. We've never had such, and it will happen for the first time.
Chipatala chamene chili hapa ni cha CDF cha 2024 CDF allocation. Chipatala ichi chinachita cost 3 million. Kuno ku Chivangu bantu wenzovutika kuenda kuchipatala kuchita access ma health services. Choka pano chipatala chili pa fupi ni kumutwalo. So na ganizo ya president ya bwino yakuti wanapeleka mphamvu ku bantu. So tinakhala pansi pamozi na community no sanka kuti choyamba tiyambire kumanga chipatala. So wanachita apply ku CDF, ndipo CDFC committee inawavomereza ndiye chipatala chamene tuona hapa.
At Champero Health Post, newly constructed staff houses now promote staff retention, ensuring better health service delivery. The newly operationalized Kapekesi Health Post is already serving the community, and government has assured the community that an ambulance will soon be stationed at the facility.
The construction of this health facility will significantly contribute to the reduction in maternal deaths. Last year as Chasefu, we had 1 maternal death. We hope this year we will not have any maternal death as Chasefu.
Government, through the CPA, has actually now operationalized Kapekesa mini clinic, mini hospital. It was meant to be a health center, but the infrastructure that has been put up is close to a mini hospital. And we'll continue to expand that facility. In terms of population, it caters for more than 11,000 people that area under His Royal Highness Pikamalaza.
Sono lino tilipano hosi tupokelera chipatala kwa Pikamalaza nkutali, kwa manyi nkutali, kwa nkanga nkutali, wayo yakale mnyani kwenye sono bantu bose bozingira pano chipatala tilipano angosi vinandi hapa ndena anytime upokelenge contractor uyo tapeleka pa Pikamalaza clinic wazengenge maternity wemi state of the art.
Hapa sono tilina mwavi ukulu chomene kale tikafumanga pano kuya kwa Pikamalaza apo tikabaliranga mndowa vanyaka kataikanga mndowa sono pa ichi pa siku la lino tapokela mwavi ukulu chomene chipatala chiza pano pafupi aichi vati ananira na MP na mbhala yose yoizapo ikulu vati ananira kuti zilana chipatala pafupi pa icho na viwango chomene
ni kuonga boma mulaperekera chipatala ichi chifukwa tikaendanga mtunda itali lero tikutiendenge pafupi niposo nikulombaso kuti community yakapekesa tichisunge makora chipatala ichi nkhani ya kupanga maprogramu ya kupyera na kunozga mkati niposo na kuovwira koso madokotara pa vinyake kweneso tikupitizga nditu mwakuti ichipatala ichi pali kukhwapa matoileti atili kuyambaso as a community tipitizge kuzenga hapa ndeyo tili jimakale vimbuzi vya mandani yeneyo tukuche mati njani vya kuzengera pasi kumapasi paka mchanya isono tikuongaso uti community hii misongo itikupangana marata masimenti tipitizge mautisamare chipatala chitu mwakuti tireke kusuzgika hii government muyaperekera pa katundungwa muntu yumoza yayi ngwatose Pikamalaza yose na maneighbors yose ma villages yose tewa kukora nako niposo tipitilizgeso na kukirina mkati mwakuti tiwe uchitenja mabedi na vinyake uo venevo.
The commissioning of the Kapekese Health Post drew the presence and support of traditional leaders.
How I wish this one could be given. I mean, otherwise it is advanced. When I was coming, I think I'm extremely happy. Really, think of maybe Pikamalaza having such a facility, a modern one. To me, this is a surprise from government.
Beyond infrastructure, CDF has empowered Chasefu residents economically. Community groups have accessed grants and loans, launching income-generating ventures and improving their livelihoods.
For those that got grants, most of them are actually doing well. The women's clubs, the youth clubs, the cooperatives, others are farmers, others are doing village banking, others are rearing chickens, others village chickens, others broilers, others layers, others are doing piggery. They are doing quite fine. I think the success rate for the grants, it's about 95%, I can say that. The recovery rate for the loans, I can say it's about 70%, but we are getting there slowly but surely.
Ninatenga CDF under family 2024 70,000. Indrama mwana tengera inena peza mopini umpawe wasira kuonga HH. Nina gramo fertilizer nalima munda ukulu nalima sunflower minda ibiri ikulu yakuti all of this year 70,000 nuona ni ngono nikasirize kupereka koma mnanipasa 3 years koma mwene natengera mu September iloni ya 70,000 November nambo lipira December ninalipira January ninalipira apa so futi nilipira nifuna nisirize first mwene natengera ya family niziva kuti nikagulisa ku FRA milisi yanga 70,000 ya chepa nizabweza kusogolo nipemba imwe boma kuti mkani ongezereko ka ngani ya CDF.
Nichokera ku club ya Kachere Women's Club. Ninatenga ndalama ya loan ya 100,000. Na ninatengera ndalama ya loan 100,000 chaka cha 2023. Kupaka sono ngona utia baliko change wa mkilabu yani wakupemba mchere yayi. Tikulima mbeu hizo siana tina minda itatu. Tikulima sunflower vingoma na sawa palatalima tikugulisa ndipo tikutola ndalama ila tuka bankinga ku banki loni tiliambako kuweza tiliweza ko 50,000 ndipo tikagula malata kuvilako pa community yitu pa Chamseve school tilipelekako malata kufumira ku CDF yo mkatipa president.
I'm one of the beneficiaries of the CDF. This money has enabled me to be able to build the school 1x3, the private school. And after that, it has enabled the community to be beneficiaries through the same school. I've managed also to employ teachers, 3 of them, and I'm hoping that when I finish paying the loan, I'll be able to again build some more blocks, because I've seen that the capacity of the classroom is small now, because at least I'm able to have a lot of people, a lot of parents bringing the children to enroll at the same school. I just want now to thank the New Dawn government for what it is doing. At least it is not regarding somebody to be able to get a loan. It is the New Dawn government, it is helping anyone so long you have the qualifications which they need for you to be empowered. All I can say is that please, by H8, continue doing the same thing.
Eastern Province Deputy Permanent Secretary Dr. Lewis Mwape acknowledges the role CDF has played in changing lives.
We are not just transforming communities, we are transforming households. We are not just transforming households, we are also transforming individual members of the households. And this is, if you are counting the citizenry, we count citizenry from the communities, from the households. So once these are transformed, communities are transformed, households are transformed, we are going to see that Eastern Province will begin to have declining the poverty levels.
Chasefu Town Council continues to ensure that CDF projects are implemented efficiently and benefit the intended recipients.
So we are quite happy and quite delighted as Chasefu to see that this CDF is actually doing great things in Chasefu. Chasefu is a rural district, and for us to attain status of the way Lundazi is, it would have taken us maybe 50-60 years, but at the pace at which we are going, at least we can be able to say that at least we are going very well. Then we also have a policy direction of opening up feeder roads. Currently as Chasefu, from 2021 to 2024, we have opened up about 102 kilometers of feeder roads. We are not only going to end there, because we know to say that His Excellency has directed that we should open up most of these roads so that people can have a good road network, because a good road network also it also comes with development. People are going to come to these places, people are going to buy our produce with a good road network. So
in a nutshell, in terms of infrastructure development, with the increased CDF, we are able to see that really the impact is there. After having worked in rural or town councils, I've really seen that really CDF, in terms of infrastructure, the face is changing. We've had the children learning on the floor. We have managed to procure desks, and the learning environment has improved for the learners.
In generally we are quite doing well. And as we are looking at 2025 community projects, we are on course. And as you know, that Chasefu is one of the pilot districts that government has given to ensure that they are on the pilot projects to approve community projects that do not go beyond 1 million. And that has also helped us to enhance in terms of the quick implementation of projects. As we are speaking, this is quarter 2 of the 2025. Some of the projects that for 2025, which are mainly of completion, have already started, and others are under procurement stage. In terms of the implementation period, I think this has really helped us to ensure that we implement projects as quickly as possible.
As CDF continues to touch lives across Chasefu, from improved schools and health facilities to economic empowerment, the district is on a path to lasting transformation.
This CDF is giving the money to the people in the rural constituencies to decide for themselves. Chasefu one of them. So we have no excuse, and I want to appeal to my fellow members of parliament that this money that we are given by the government, as long as we don't participate, take interest to be there physically, the challenges will be there.
The success of the Constituency Development Fund CDF over the past 4 years is undeniable. It is now up to the people of Chasefu to protect, support, and sustain these gains for the generations to come.